Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Monday, the 8th of April, 2024. If you're thinking to yourself, oh, another working weekend, it's Monday. We are not joining with you today because today is actually a bank holiday here in Thailand, although I do have some work to do at some point. But we are leading up towards our new year, which I think arrives on Friday. Is our first holiday, goes over the weekend and up to Tuesday, is it? I'm not sure, but basically nobody's doing much work for the next 2 weeks, to be honest with you. It's rather like that New Year and Christmas and New Year that you get in the West, or that you have that kind of golden week that you get in some Asian countries like Japan, where nobody does anything anyway, so that's nice. I should be playing the game of Sudoku as supplied by the New York Times. This is their hard level puzzle in just a moment. Before I get on though, I'd like to mention an article that's published in The Guardian today about a person named Sam Woodward, who is about to go on trial at long last for a crime committed in 2018, where he was alleged to have murdered a gay teenager. He is very young himself, but if the facts turn out to be as alleged, it might seem to be, another case of a person's self-loathing. I don't know how much these crazy right-wing lunatics in the US understand how much damage they do when they put forward their hatred of the LGBT community, and really, kids that are growing up that feel like that are, first of all, learning to hate themselves if they're in one of those kind of families. Now, the person who was murdered was not like that, but it seems that this Sam Woodward made some passes at male students while he was learning, while he was studying. It seems he's a closeted case, yet another one of those closeted cases, who then later on turned into a full-fledged Nazi. And, this poor victim was stabbed 19 times. And so, there is obvious extreme aggression and hatred there. And that kind of stuff can be built up by years of forced hatred against, indoctrinated hatred against minority groups, gay people, black people, Jewish people, all kinds of things like that. So please stop it. If you are a lunatic right-winger, I don't know what you're doing here anyway. First of all, you're unlikely to be on this channel, but if by any chance you are, please stop your hatred and allow people to live their own lives as best they want to live them. Let's get on with the game of Sudoku, shall we? Now, I saw one thing while I was chatting today. I hope, yeah, there it is. I see it again. What I saw was three... How do I have to explain this? Sorry, 3 blocking down here and across here, which is going to put 3 into one of those 2 squares, blocking across here, and down here. That's the only thing that I noticed. But now I can see there's another 3 to be had up here like this. So let's jump in and get another 3 there. And why not? Because there's another 3 to get over here as well. So that's pleasant. That's it for the 3s for now. We'll take a pause on the 3s. We'll see what else we can do with other just as lovely digits. Well, I hope we will. Oh, I'm getting nowhere. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Not a good start. Okay, let's see if I can spot any by going through the numbers. We got 2 there and there. Ah, okay. So, no. Yes. Okay, so we've got 2 down here. Ah, 2 and 3, right? Okay, we've got 2 blocking across here like that. I've just noted that I did the 3s like that, so that's a pair of 2 and 3. We'll come back to you in a minute. Stay there, don't move, just sit still. Right, because 2 blocking across here and 2 blocking across here and 2 down here, and with the 2 across here, that means 2 is in one of those squares. This is a very convoluted way of saying that has to be a 2. Now let's come back because we might get something here. This was 2 and 3. Now that we know that, will it be helpful? 1, 4. There we go. 4 blocking down there and down there. There's a 4. Okay, again 2 and 3. So these squares are 189. No, 185. Sorry, 185. 8s are in those squares. The 1s and the 5s I'm not really sure about at the moment. Oh, so not that much then. Obviously we've got 8s in these squares. Is that going to help much? Maybe not. Okay, I started going through the digits. I'm going to start again. So I think we've got 4 blocking this square, this square, this square, and this square. So in the right hand column there's a 4. And then 4 across here, across there, and down there will give me a 4 there. 4 going up to the top, and across there there's a 4. Five blocking this square, 5 blocking this square. There's our 5. So now we know that's 2 and 3. So we can say this is 1 and 8. Down here, of course, we've got 1 and 9 to finish this row. Can't say which is which just yet though. And this is going to be 1 and 8. So we already knew the 8's up there, but no, it doesn't change the 1s, does it? Not yet. Okay, we've got 5 blocking like this, so 5 is in either this square or this square, blocking up here, 5 across here, across there, and let's extend it up, so that will give me a 5 in that square. Six across here and up there. I don't think I've got a digit, but I just noticed where the 6s can go, so we just have 6s in those 2 squares and here. Okay, 7 across and down will give me a 7 in this square, and that's going to put 7s there. Of course, we can see 7s here and there. Not enough there. Okay, 5 blocking down here puts 5 into one of those two squares. Blocking across here, 5 down and 5 down here means that that's the location of 5. See us again. Let's join a few things here. So I can put 8s in those squares now. Okay, so actually I said a long time ago this is 1 and 8, right? So 8 blocks across here, 8 blocks across here, and 8 blocks down there. So there's an 8. One 6 in those squares. Again, I'm going to draw in a bit. Sorry about this, lots of drawing today, but can't quite see what's going on here. This is 1 and 8, and I think there might be another digit up there. I'm not sure. 1 and 8 in those squares. 4. No, 2's there. Hmm. Alright, I should just look for a little while longer and then I shall switch to pencil marks to finish the game off. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those games where I go, oh yeah, do you know? You know, those kind of games where like you try to go a bit further without pencil marks and don't manage it, and then suddenly it's like, oh yeah, I see it, of course. But I'm not saying it. I'm not going the oh yeah at this point, so I'm going to need to put in pencil marks to finish the game, I think. Let's do that now. Now there are a lot of pairs to be had, lots and lots of pairs, so it should be a matter of just filling in the pencil marks. Everything will be simple after that. So I've remembered since the beginning that that's 2 and 3, and this is 1 and 8. And here we have 1s in those squares and 1s in those squares there. Oh, by the way, we also have 5s there, I remember. Now in this block we have, where are you? 9 blocking across there, so that's the pair of 9s there. And then we're going to have 6s blocking across there, so that's the pair of 6s there. This is also a pair of 1 and 6, I know. 6 blocking down here and across there. There's the 6s. What else is missing from here? 9 blocks across like that. I think that's the only other number, isn't it? 1, 6, 5, 9. Yes, I'll put in at 9 anyway. So we get the bottom chute sorted out. Right now there are still plenty of pairs to be had up here. We've got 6 blocking up here and across there. So that puts 6 in those squares and those squares up there. 6 also has to appear in one of these 2 squares in this column because we've got 6s already limited like that. Now 7 blocks up here down there, so that's going to give us 7s in those squares there. We have 7 blocking across here, so we've got a pair of 7s there. We've also got 7s there. Like I said, much of this stuff is done. I just can't take it that step further. 8s I happen to know. We have 8 blocking here and here like this, so 8s are somewhere there. And 8 blocking across and up here like that puts 8s there and then down there. What else do we know? 4 blocks across here and here, so that's a pair of 4s. And also 4s go there. 1s, of course, appear in those squares there. Right, okay, that's kind of... Oh, 3s, of course. 3s are here. That's finished, right? So let's see, 1s. Can we do any more with the 1s? Yeah, 1s are somewhere there. Okay, so that's the pairs I'm certain about, plus an extra 9 down here. I rather like this 182 here. One's there. No, let's try the middle. Let's try the middle. 1 2 3 4 5 6 is done. 7 blocks across here like this, and 7 blocks up there, so 7 appears in those squares, and then we're looking for 9, which can go in any square, but I think we have everything else. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Yeah, so that's going to be a nice. So I was right that there was something. It was all there, but I just couldn't see it, and that's going to be the only 6 now. And so this won't be a 6, will it? Now 6 blocking across it, and here that's going to put 6s into those squares, which means that's a 6. That's a 6 I can place, and that's a 7 I can place. And that's not a 7, but this must be a 7. And we'll get rid of the 7s there and place a 7 there and a 7 there and get rid of the 7 there. 7 is done. How about that? Let's get rid of that 6 there. And yeah, 1 2 and 8, so we've got 6 9 here, so that's going to be a 6 or a 9 also. What's the other missing number here? 1. That's going to be 1 or 9. Any help on 1 or 9? No, I don't think so. So we'll put in the 9s in those squares, and we'll put the 1 in all of them. 1 6 1 9 1 6. No, sorry, no 1 there. No 1 there. There's no 1 there. There's no 1 here. That's because the 1 is in this square here, isn't it? And the 8 is there. And the 2 is there. And now the 2s are there. One blocks this square, so that's going to be a 1. That's our 8. This is an 8. We'll be left with a pair of 8s up there. This has got to be a 5 6 to match that one over there. Right, let's go through and see what else can be done. 1 now is a pair there. Okay, 5 blocking down here and across here, so 5 in one of those squares there means that's our location for 5, and this is not a 5. We have our 8 blocking here now, so there's our 8, excuse me, wrong mode selected again. Get rid of the 8 there. And 9. It's 2 9 there, isn't there? And 6. Alright, so let's finish up and put in the other digits to finish then. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. We're just looking for 9, I think. 9 blocks across here. So we have 9 in those squares. Up here we're looking for 2, which could appear there. 9, of which we know nothing. And over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up here, that's the key there. So this 6 limited to those 2 squares means that can't be 6. That must be a 9. So now we can finish the game. Hopefully 1 there, 6 there, 1 there, 9 in that square, 6 in that square, 6 up there, 9, 1. Let's get rid of these 1s. Let's place a 1 in that square. And there. And this is going to be 4, or what's the other missing number here? 9, I think so. 9 blocks up there, so that would be 9. That would be 4. This can only be an 8. 8 has to be there. 2, 9. This is going to be a 2. That will be a 2. This is a 9. That's a 9. That's a 5. And this has to be a 2. 9 is in this square. This is 2. That's a 3. That's a 3. And this is a 6. Still need a 6 here. That's the only space for a 5, and a 4 goes there. So it took me a long time because I delayed putting in the pencil marks for far too long. But anyway, that's the New York Times hard level puzzle over and out for a Monday. Bye bye.